I think we rolling.
Rolling like a donut.
Good afternoon. It is your drive time at 5 podcast over a drink. It's the lone wolf over here. I rise because Mike is busy, as he often is, and
As per usual.
Dame. I don't know. I saw Dame over the
Hey,
weekend.
Dame.
Was it over this weekend? Maybe last weekend? And I said, yeah, because Dame just quiet quit on us. And he was like, no, it's not even that. I gave you a platform. I was like, why did I ask for said
Thank
platform?
you. Thank you, Dame.
But I do appreciate it because
Damn.
although I did not ask for it, he does know that like this is something that I enjoy doing. And,
Did that mean stop coming, though?
I mean, he busy too. I didn't even, first of all,
No,
I'm not
just-
even going to kick
I'm
his
just
back
messing.
in because
I'm just messing, Dave.
no,
I'm just messing.
I'm not messing. I'm only not going to kick his back in because it is Gemini season. Oh, I forgot to go live. It is Gemini season, so I'm not going to kick my brother's Dame back in like that. Let me get up on my Facebook. Yeah, definitely not going to kick his back in because it's Gemini season. But, Dame is often as busy as Mike. And
If not more.
If not more. And I do appreciate that he, like he said, I gave you a platform. I appreciate that because let me get over there. I'm gonna move closer to you, probably. So
Heard that. Because you turning it the wrong way.
Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay.
And there's
I'm a
a
little
big bottle in the way.
I'm gonna move that over here.
Hey, bottle's
Hey,
not in
y'all.
the way.
So as I was saying, Mike is busy. Dame's busy. I'm here. Dame said he gave me a platform. And
I'm
like,
here
I'm gonna introduce you.
on that platform
Yeah.
also. Good looking
You
Dame.
know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't asked for a platform, but he knows I enjoy doing this. I do have a bachelor's degree in communication, so it's not like I'm inexperienced.
Of course she
And one of the
does.
reasons why I talk a lot about sports, even though Mike doesn't, is because I have a master's degree in sports management. Sports is a
I don't
passion
want
of
to
mine.
talk about sports.
Oh no, I thought you was a Lakers fan. We not
I
talking
am,
about
and
sports.
that's why I don't want to talk
Oh
about
no,
sports.
my nigga, we
I am
definitely
a
talking
Lakers
about
fan,
sports.
and I don't want to talk about
So
sports.
again, I'm here today with Chef. Those from the Glockaware family are already familiar with Chef, a portion of the CME morning show, and
The Big Eight.
yes, a part of everything.
Well, yeah.
So yes, we going to
If it's
This
Glockaware
nigga,
oriented,
he poured
yeah.
me like it has to be like a double shot. I swear. And my bad, it's warm. It was in the car.
It is warm. Yeah. Shit.
So how are you today, Chef?
I was all right until like 27 seconds ago. Good Lord.
That means we about to be great.
Whew, shit. Getting all righter. But nah, on the whole, all right like a motherfucker. The day's been a good day.
Today's been a good day.
Hell
What you do
yeah,
today?
very productive.
What was yeah, since it was productive, tell me
well-
what your weekend and your day was like.
I was able to be of service today.
Okay.
Someone close to me needed something done for someone close to them, and the close to them allowed me to do it, and we got it done. Something that needed to be done for a minute and didn't get done for whatever reasons got done today, and I was able to be a part of doing it, and that was awesome.
That sounds so cryptic, but like dope at the same time. What did you do this weekend?
Shit, a lot of drinking and smoking. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just recently off from work for a few days, so I was like letting that sink in.
Okay.
We on our little summer
your
break.
little summer
yeah.
break, yeah.
So there's been that, and there's been a lot going on. A lot of fortunate things been happening for the kid, like
that's
just little
awesome.
miscellaneous shit. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Been falling into place. You
We
did?
celebrate all the wins. I'm gonna take another sip today.
Yeah, wins are good. Wins are good, and we also let me take my win shot. We celebrate the losses too, because they make the wins that much better.
I know that's right.
Here's the losses.
Here's the losses. So this what did I do this weekend? I grinded a lot. Like I don't
You're a
even know.
grinder.
Yeah, listen. I went to work today.
No pause.
I went to work today, as a matter of fact. My job, I said it before, I think last week, got me on this nut-ass schedule where they trying to take over my Monday evenings, but I've been fortunate enough to either swap with somebody or give away my Monday so that I can still be here. So what I did was today, I worked morning and somebody worked this evening.
They trying to get you.
Yeah, but in all reality, and I know next week's a holiday, so I assumed that we wouldn't be here, although I am free. And then the following week, I am scheduled
I
to
don't know
work.
what we doing. I know what I'm doing. I gotta work. That's
I don't
weird.
have a thing to do. So if y'all having a barbecue, like, let me know because I will come through because I ain't got shit to do. Other than that, I'll be grinding. June 5th, that's one day. So At my job, if you're late on somebody else's shift, like if you swap and you're late on that shift,
Right.
not if you're late on your own shift, if you're late on that shift, your swaps get suspended. So on May 7th, I picked up a Monday. I never worked Monday mornings until today was the first time I planned it actively. Picked up a Monday morning and got to work at 7:04. Supposed to be at work at 7 o'clock. So
Ooh, they hit you?
they suspended my swaps till June 7th. So I forgot my swaps were suspended and I went to take off June 5th so that I can put it back up and tell somebody switch with me. As soon as I unclicked it, I went to click it again and it was like, nah, you can't do that.
do it.
So yeah, Monday, June 5th, I definitely will not be here. I don't know if Mike will be here, but I definitely will not be. But the following Monday is Monday, June 12th, and that is my birthday.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna come definitely spend that hour with you guys because this is my birthday.
Hour and beyond. You might as well
Hour.
cancel that after the hour, however the fuck you say it. You might as well cancel that.
After hour is.
Shit.
It depends. on
Well,
what
then
that
I guess
after
it kind of
hour
does. Yeah, I
is.
guess it kind of does depend, but it won't be work or no shit like that.
that's
It's
for sure.
definitely
Yeah, I
determined
told
all the
them
way up.
even if I call out, I won't be here.
Right.
Like, oh, and Sunday, June 11th, I think I'm gonna have a little pool party at my cousin's house. So I'll tell you about that.
Pool parties is whopping. You better let me know because I will call out
Definitely.
if
Sunday,
I'm
June
working.
11th.
I don't know when our summer camp starts. I got a weird schedule for the summer because it wasn't feasible to do the unemployment thing. Plus, they make you jump through too many hoops. So
just for that,
next
by the time
year,
you get it,
I'm back
you
to work.
at work. Yeah,
So
no.
next year, I'll do the unemployment thing. I'll get to actually have a vacation. But this year, I'm working, and it's bittersweet because I'll be making bread, but I'll be working like some of the summer.
Okay.
But,
So- Yeah, this weekend I didn't do much, but this past week actually has been super exciting for me. Ugh, my mom just said I'm watching.
Hey, Mama.
My mom wants me
I'm
to let
sorry.
everybody know
I'm
she's
sorry.
watching, and
I'm
my
sorry,
Aunt Moochie
Mama.
is watching.
Oh,
Hey, Aunt
my
Moochie.
God. Sorry, Mama and Auntie. I'm not normally on.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. They both know this child here. Like, as a matter of fact, at work, I told them on my name bar I wanted to have iRise. iRise is not my government name. My mother did not name me that, but that is what everybody refers to me as, unless you've known me since like 1975 through like 93. But at my job, they were like kind of fighting me on putting iRise, and I was like, why? It's not like it's disrespectful. It
You won't be rising around here, nigga.
Shit. I was like, it's actually an affirmation. When
don't
I
rise.
explained to them my whole attribute, they were like, They were like, well, what does your mother call me? And I was like, I don't think we could put my black ass child on this name bar.
That's my little black baby.
I mean, yeah, since they asked, I had to give them the real. But as I was saying, this week was actually kind of filled for me going back to last weekend. So with the news finally started reporting about last Tuesday was Janet Jackson had her birthday party in Philly this past Monday. Her birthday was Tuesday, May 16th.
That shit was on the low.
She came here on the 15th. It was very on the low.
That was on the low.
Shout out to my good friend Stacy Fly Girl Wilson who put that together. She actually told me about it, like when she was planning it, and she definitely said like, you can't say nothing. And my thing is, if you preface it with "you can't say nothing,"
I won't say nothing.
Not
Yeah, I
gonna
won't say nothing.
If she'd have just said it, I might have told some people. But she was like, "You can't say nothing." But what she did was she has a mailing list. You can go to www.flygirl.com, and that's girl with 2 R's, to join her email list. And if you're on her email list, she did state, "I'm throwing a Monday night party. Questlove is DJing, along with
Just didn't
Rebel
say
Foster."
who it was for.
Was it Rebel? No, it wasn't Rebel. Shoot, I can't see. That's what drinking do. But anyway, she said,
It'll come back in
I
the
saw, I
set.
saw Rebel there. That's what
It'll
made me
come
think
back
about
in
it.
the set.
But anyway, she said it's Janet Jackson's birthday. Keep it on the low, and she sold tickets, and the tickets, of course,
Ew.
sold out. She didn't
Ew.
sell. She didn't
'Cause you
have
gotta
any
fill
tickets
the
sold
room.
at the door until
Yeah.
like 12:30
Wait,
in the morning.
So you went?
Well, see,
Look at this
Stacy calls
shithead.
on me, and I didn't go.
Oh, why?
I'm at the big old age where going to a party doesn't always excite me. Like, it depends on what it is. So she
Wait,
called,
whoa.
She called me and asked me, did I want to work? And I said yes. Because I'll be at the party, and I'll be making a little coin at the same time. Now there are some parties that she throws that she always calls me to work, and I be
did
like,
go or you didn't?
no, I
go?
did go. I was very much there when Janet Jackson celebrated her 57th birthday in Philadelphia.
So what do you mean? You was there.
I was very
You just
much
weren't
there.
there in the capacity of. Actually, you were there in the better capacity. You made bread to be there. You saw her.
That's just what I'm saying. Like
You saw her.
I saw her. I did.
Fuck, bro. What are you
saw
talking about?
her.
You getting all around the shit. You was with Janet Jackson.
It was It was a dope party.
Yo, this one is crazy.
It was a very dope party. Let me tell you, the music was like, I had to work the next morning at 7 a.m. and I was like, damn, how am I going to tomorrow? But the music had me like not wanting to go because they was playing like house.
Who else was there?
Disco. Who else was there?
You didn't see nobody?
No, Janet Jackson. There were like Philly celebrities, I guess, people that's known in
right,
the
but it
promotion
wasn't like a
industry
thing
and the
because I guess it's
but it
kind of hard
wasn't
if
a
you start
thing.
inviting people. It's kind of hard.
Because first of all, the venue it's a very intimate venue, Broad Hall down at Broad and Fairmount. So
Really?
it was very small.
She was in the
Janet
hood.
was in the Janet Jackson was in a North Philly
listen
hood
to what I'm
bar
saying
for
to
her
you.
57th
How
birthday.
dope
This
is
is what I'm
that?
telling you.
Breaking news.
Not only was she
Two, we
there-
need a glass break and a burn all
Not
that
only
shit.
was she in there, she was grooving.
Yeah,
dancing
because she
and
was
enjoying
at
herself.
home. Yeah.
So her request was
Comfy.
collard greens and macaroni and cheese. So Stacy called me. She called me and she was like, "Hey, who make the best collard greens?" And I was like, "Well, right now my mom is in Aruba. Not that they the best, but they are pretty good." I was like, "My mom is in Aruba," and I started naming restaurants that are apparently closed on Monday. And shout out to Sheba's, I believe. the
Man,
name
I
of the
wish you
place
would
is.
have called me.
Stacy. God
I
damn it,
wish you
named
would have
chef for a
fucking
motherfucking
called
reason.
me.
This is why, you know.
Do you know how fucking awesome them pics would have been? God damn it, Roz. Like, you gotta call me for shit like that.
You're right. You're right.
You gotta call me for shit like that.
You are absolutely right. And then Darnell's Bakery, I think, 444 North 3rd. I noticed the address of the bakery. He made her a nice cheesecake. It started out as being like a chocolate cake.
And my
but you heard she had a
macaroni and
chocolate
cheese
cake.
is wop.
Your macaroni
Yo,
and
my
cheese is
mac and
wild.
cheese is wop.
So yeah, but Janet had such a good time at her party at the Hood Bar in Philly that she invited us out to her concert in Allentown on Thursday night. So we went out there. It was
That's
really
crazy.
dope. Like, first of all, Lil' Kim opened, and I was hyped to hear Lil' Kim's songs, but
Did you not really want to see her on?
I wanted to see her, and I wanted to see
Ew.
her do well.
You wanted to see her like a fucking like a carnival act.
No, no, not even. I wanted to see her, and I
you
wanted to
had
see her
hope.
do
You
well.
wanted to see a good
because
show.
I'm like, okay, she knows she opening for Janet.
So,
She's a self-proclaimed super Janet
so,
fan. She gonna kill it.
The fact that she's
She was
opening,
winded and out of breath.
Throw up.
The whole shit
So
on
up.
the side thing.
So
If
up.
I'm
Oh!
about to be 48. Hey, Nelly. Kim got to be
yoga
50,
soldier.
49 at the very least, but I'm thinking she 50, 51. If Big just would have turned 51 yesterday, she got to be 50.
I don't give a fuck
It
how
was
old
not
she
a
is.
good
If it was
look.
regular little Kim, I wouldn't care how old she. Like Salt and Pepper could perform anywhere. Well, maybe not so much Pepper anymore, cause woo. But you know what I mean. I don't give a fuck about. It's the way she looked, and nobody won't
You're
say
not
it.
used to that.
No, I'm used to it now, and it's
I'm not
fucking
used to
horrible.
it.
She looked like the leprechaun from that
or
movie.
something, yeah. Like,
No, she
but
looked like
anyway,
him.
like,
Did
I
you see
will-
that meme?
I did see the meme. And yes, you know what? She
On
was
the floor,
She
nigga.
was giving very
On
much
the
that,
floor.
especially since she was winded performing.
Look,
That's
and
what I
this,
meant. Like,
and this right here.
and all-
Oh my
listen,
god.
all of that.
Oh my god.
But Janet, let me tell you something. She opens her show.
and Janet like 60.
57. She opens her show with this montage
That's
that
60.
says 50 years of me.
Woo!
Right? So she starts with like pictures of her, the Jackson 5, where she used to be on like variety shows, going all the way through present day Janet. And during the show, I said to my friends a couple times, I gotta stop saying I'm tired. Cause at 57, she still got the energy to perform. She went on, her set was from what, 8:30 to 10:30, 2 hours. Let me tell you, I gotta stop saying I'm fucking tired. Cause Janet is 57,
225 million.
57 with a 6-year-old son.
Listen to what I'm
And
saying to you.
one of my girlfriends is like, it's gonna be intermission. Nah, it was outfit change. Sis kept giving it.
And look good. And look
Like,
good.
Janet can definitely say 57
No, look,
where.
and look good.
She
Hear me?
definitely can say
and
57 where.
nobody could say she ain't had no work and all that and blah
I
blah
don't give a
blah.
fuck if
But
she
she
did,
no,
because it
she
don't
managed
look
to
like
she managed to keep it
she kept
fucking
that shit Listen,
It looked like she work out a lot. That's what,
and she probably does, but not like
but
hard
not
like back in the
not
day.
all
She does
crunchy.
the 50-something-year-old workout, and like I said, she has a 6-year-old.
Man, and she got that.
Janet went and
she
put
got
on
that
that
bread.
fucking 1989 rhythm
That lets you
nation
know the
shit.
difference between bread. Like motherfuckers got get work done bread, but they don't got get work done right bread. You supposed to get work done to where it look like you ain't getting no work done.
Janet got
Woo!
I am the second most successful Jackson.
Listen to me.
I am the most
I'm about to
successful
just start
Jackson
calling you
alive,
every day.
friend.
Look, I'm about to just start calling you every day to check in. Just so I'm on your
And
like
shout out to my
somewhere in
brother,
your
DJ
shit.
Active. DJ Active is Janet's tour DJ, so yeah, Active came through.
Yo,
the
I
birthday
could have got
party,
the
yeah.
I could have got the make greens and mac for Janet Jackson. I definitely would have came up all
I'ma
that
keep
because
that
my
in
shit different.
I'm gonna keep that in mind because Stacey throws a lot of parties for a lot
Listen
of
to what I'm saying. Matter of fact,
noteworthy people.
just give her my information now and be like, remember that dilemma we had with the
Right.
Janet Jackson
That's
sitch?
what I'm gonna do.
Here's one of the solutions to
That's
that,
what
and
I'ma
give
do.
her my info.
So that's what my week was like, and then like
That's a fucking week right there. That's some people's lifetime. Now I rise though. Hey, you know what?
I don't.
What's
What
up
you
with the
tell me?
Roots picnic?
See, I'm about
Nah,
to
we
I'm
trying.
gonna take a drink on
Nah,
that.
we trying to go to that joint. Nah,
Okay.
I remember what you said.
So here's what's up
I
with the
ain't-
Roots
you
Picnic.
know what I mean?
At
What's
least
up?
for me. Again, this is for
Are
me.
you going?
I
That's
am
what I'm
only
saying. Are you
speaking for
going?
me. Yes, I'm going. I have this thing where January, I hit up my best friend. It'd be her birthday month and shit. And
Heard
I
that.
hit up my best friend. I'd be like, yo, Roots Picnic, I'm going with you. Now she has a man, and sometimes he want to come. She has a mother and a father and immediate family, and they sometimes want to come. She has cousins that actually, when I hit her up, she was like, oh, he hit me up this time. She has a shout out to Baj. She was like, Baj hit me up this time. He want to go. So I know that like I'm really, even though I'm the best friend, I'm kind of like the odd man out, and it's always
On the
weird.
fringe.
And it's always weird when you know all these same people too, but not to the level
But
that
not
she
that
does.
way, yeah,
Like,
not that way,
I don't
right.
work with Amir on a podcast, so I can't just like, and I don't feel comfortable just saying like, hey Amir, even though I've come to the picnic like almost every year since it's
I'm
been
trying
around,
to come, right.
can I get you on your list?
Right.
Like I'm not that comfortable level. So
All right,
I
so
always hit
how
her
are
up
we
and I'm always
going?
like, I'm going with you. And then she'll be like, yeah, telling me about who all asking in my mind.
Meaning you're not
like,
going.
It's my birthday because
Right.
I'm a Gemini and I don't give a fuck about who else is trying to go.
Right.
And then like when she comes into town, I hit her up like, hey, you here? And then like the morning of the picnic, I'd be like, you got to go pick up your shit. Like it'd be 8:00 in the morning. I'd be like, so, cause she don't always drive to town.
Right,
I'd
you
be like,
need some help
I'd be
getting
like,
your shit?
so you want me to come pick you up? She'd be like, nigga, I just opened my eyes. I'm brushing my teeth. Well, at this point, I'm fully dressed and ready.
Dressed
'cause
like a
when you pull the
motherfucker.
trigger,
I'm out.
I
Pew!
gotta be ready.
Like a bullet.
So that is what Roots Picnic legitimately is like for me.
All right, we're
every
going.
year.
We're trying to go. I know
And-
for a fact she's trying to go.
Yeah, I know. I've been told. And then on top of that, no, I mean, I'm not trying to brush it off. On top of that, my children are at the age now.
They
like
trying to
last
go.
year, my children bypassed me. They was like, Auntie La, like, we try to go. Like, we don't care if us going means my mom can't go. And I was like, damn, ain't that some shit?
No, that's what it means now.
But-
No, that's what it means now.
So
Gotta
shout
pull that
out
card.
to Auntie La for hiring my oldest son to do some video and photography work, and then getting tickets for my
That's how you do
nephew
it.
and my youngest son. Cause I told them y'all got Gen Pop tickets, but find me and you know I got you.
Even if that's what I was about to say. Even if it's a way, whatever the
I'm
minimalist
definitely gonna drink on
minimalist of tickets are. Nah, we don't expect not to buy tickets, but if we
Oh.
could pay for cheap is of tickets, we'd rather that.
Well, most people I know don't sell tickets, and most people I know say, tell them to get a ticket. Once they got a ticket, it's a little easier to maneuver.
Well, we calling you when we in the building.
That's all I tell people. Call me
Is
when
your
you're in the
empty?
building. Yeah, it's empty. You see me take that shot.
Yeah. Well, no, you was bitching when I poured it.
I was
poured-
kinda bitching.
I poured grown-up shots.
Yeah, it's all right.
Grown-ups.
It's all right. But so did you vote in this past
I don't
election?
vote
That's
at
right. You
all.
told me you don't vote at all. So shout out to Sherelle Parker for winning the Democratic
Fuck that.
nominee.
Jeff Brown was supposed to win.
Listen,
Boo.
Linda. Hear me out.
Boo.
First black woman nominee.
Nah,
She's
fuck-
actually poised right now
Fuck all
to be
that.
the first woman mayor of
What
Philadelphia.
I told you about bras.
First black woman.
What I told you
I
about
know
bras.
bitches be lying, but
Oh,
all
right.
that aside,
All right, that's it.
I will say
look
this-
at you. You my fucking
I was
dog.
bitch, I
You
know.
hear me? Yeah.
I will say that all that aside, Sherelle Parker, and I said it when we were last on air, I just want people to vote for the one nominee that's wholeheartedly Philly. She was born here. She was raised here. She was educated here in the public school system. She was educated here for her postgraduate studies. She educates her child here, so she knows
How many
the city.
job niggas such as myself
Listen,
and jail niggas such as myself and bras who couldn't have got no job if he wasn't no motherfucking
You have
daycares
to
in the
do your
supermarkets
research
such as the
on
bras that
Sherelle
are those
Parker
bras.
to
Hey,
see her
man,
track
fuck,
record.
I know who do
Right,
that.
you know who he
I
is.
know who do that.
But you know what? That's one thing he's done as a businessman, which I definitely respect.
I know who do
But
that.
this city need a politician.
That's what count.
And one of my friends said,
And he got
she gonna
bread
bring
though.
back-
He
she
got
gonna
bread
bring
though.
back- well, him having
The
bread is
city
not
need
going to help.
it
the
will
city.
help.
Nah,
It will
because
help.
you can't be taking kickbacks and all this extra
You think
shit.
he ain't? You think he wouldn't have funneled that bread though? She gonna have to take
Oh
them.
my God, you trying to have us
No, I'm
in the
keeping it
history
a
of
bean.
corruption city?
Wait, do you
Philly is
remember where you
already-
live at?
Philly is.
We
I
had
just-
John Street for a
Philly is
mayor.
all. Don't
Oh,
talk.
all right.
Don't you talk
At
about my
Randell.
beloved John Street? I will fight you over North Philly's own John Street.
Randell, all of them.
Fuck
Wilson
Randell.
Good, all of, no, I'm
Definitely
saying
fuck
the
Wilson
trend.
Good for
I'm
fucking
saying
up
the trend.
that neighborhood.
I'm
Like,
saying the
fucking
trend
up
up.
West Philly.
And my folks lived on that block.
I had friends who lived down the street. I was trying. I know one thing.
No, I
was-
mean like cousins.
like I was in 4th grade and I was traumatized. And quite
That
honestly,
shit fucked up everybody who looked like us.
and honestly, like
They
I
will
remember
kill
growing
you.
up when I was younger. My father used to be friends with a Move member. I can't remember his name right now, but we used to go
We
to
used
the
to go to
house-
school with
Houston
them.
Avenue.
We used to go to school with
I
them.
was educated in private school, so I was.
We
I went
had
to
we
school
had
with them.
block
I know
parties.
that
Look,
life.
my cousins, my aunts, and them had block parties on that block.
Right.
I used to ride bikes with the one. Well, they're my age now, but I used to ride bikes with
With
them.
I mean,
them.
our city has a poor history in many, many things. Many, many things.
Ain't that ironic though that we the most historic city in all of the cities though,
Listen.
and our history sucks on the other side of that
Yeah,
coin
I mean,
though.
well, Philly's pretty historic. Boston's pretty historic.
Nah.
Jamestown,
Nothing's more,
Virginia's
nothing's
pretty
more
historic.
than us.
Yeah,
Nah.
no, Jamestown was pretty much the first settlement. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, but they ain't signed shit there. They not more
They
historic
definitely
than
did not
us.
sign
They
the
ain't signed
Declaration
shit
of
there.
anything there.
They ain't signed nothing there. You better not sign shit there. You get killed. We did that. That was us.
We did that while having slaves and talking
Yeah,
shit about
but we
not
did
doing
it. But we did it.
And having the Underground Railroad. at
Nigga, the
same time.
niggas wrote it. That's the best Dave Chappelle bit ever.
Facts.
He said, my impression of the white people doing the Constitution. Hey, nigga, hurry up and write that Constitution. I don't got all day.
I just know we need somebody that's going to help bring gun control. And I was saying one of my friends was complaining about stop and frisk, and I was like, to be honest with you, if we stopped and frisked some of these motherfuckers, we might have been able to avoid some of those violent incidents that have occurred.
Majority
like
of
the
them.
children.
I believe they
getting
stopped
shot
stop and
outside of
frisk
schools.
for a thumb in the. I believe they did. I believe this was stop and frisk.
Right.
Stopping was by them.
Was by them,
All right,
yeah.
all right, niggas, watch. All right.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Stop and frisk some of these little nigglets, cause
I believe
I'm
that's
sick
what
of
they
this
said
shit.
too. What? You want us to stop?
I'm definitely
problem?
sick of this shit. Like I'm sick of this shit. Like over the
Because
weekend.
if I was a cop and I'd have heard that, I'd have been like, yes.
I think there's some rules, like there's some things that were like stop and frisk. There's some things that weren't being adhered
Because
to.
it was
Like, you
based on
can't just
stereotype
It
shit.
was
It
based
was
on
based on
stereotypes.
stereotype.
You never were
He
supposed
got
to
on a
just
baggy
randomly,
white. He got on a baggy white tee and saggy jeans.
Right.
He's a
You
profile.
never
fitter.
were supposed to randomly just
No,
stop and
it was
frisk
never
people.
that.
It was
never
always
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be with some sort of cause.
Right.
We got to call in about a robbery in the area.
Right.
Okay, this motherfucker fits the description.
Right.
Let's check him out. Oh, this car got a tail light out.
Right.
There's smoke
Right.
coming out the
Not
windows.
dig-
There's
not
smoke
dig
coming
go
out
a
the
nigga.
exhaust.
Not
oh,
dig
it
go a
ran a
nigga.
stop sign. Let's check this
Right.
shit out.
Now he's walking down the
there
street.
goes a
Let's
group
go
of black
check him.
men. Let's go check them out. It never
Not
was supposed to
not
be
playing
that.
the odds, motherfucker. Like they
Hey,
turned it into
Sydney,
playing the
how
odds.
are you?
It's a bunch of them. One of them might have a gun. Fuck it. We in our rights.
Yeah.
That's what
But
I was glad about.
well, one thing that made me glad this week was seeing all the graduations and proms on my timeline. Like,
Shout out to Trace and Sierra Goodwin. She will be graduating
Aw.
this year and
Really?
on her way to college.
that's what's up. See, Shout out
That
to
my
you
baby
for having
right
a hand
there.
in that. Shout out to my niece.
Played a small part, but a part.
I mean, shit, you played a part. Well, if it wasn't for that seed, I don't think she would be here. So.
Okay, played a big part.
That's all I'm saying.
But
That's all
along
I'm
the
saying.
way, contributed. But shout out to her mom,
Listen,
Chrissy Buss.
I was just about to say, shout out to her
Shout
mom.
out to her mom. You did a hell of a job, kid.
Shout out to her mom for doing
We
the
never
damn
gonna do
thing.
no fronting. And shout out to Derek.
Stepdad?
Those who know.
Okay.
know.
That's what's up.
Never
See,
been a hater.
It's always important to have a village, and shit
Yeah,
like
man.
that is definitely
Yeah,
important.
man.
Like having a good relationship with your having a good co-parenting relationship, and then having a good relationship with
Being
all
able
the
to be
adults in your
cordial goes a
child's
long
life.
way, Brody. No
Listen.
matter how you feel, being cordial is a hell of a fucking tool.
I was about to say because you get it
Because
takes
there was a
nothing to say
time
nothing.
when my original feelings about that situation would have drove me further away from my kids.
Right, and for what?
You know what I mean? You got to make a business decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, shout out to all parties involved.
That's right.
We did a great fucking job, y'all.
I salute y'all. My
Today
my,
was her last day of classes.
really?
Yup.
Shout out to her. I know she's excited.
Man, what? What? And she about to be 3.5 hours away? What?
Oh
What's-
yeah, and she leaving y'all.
What?
She
And
leaving
she got her
everybody.
own car. And she already work. And she get
got
a
her
room
own
by
car.
herself.
She got her own
What?
job.
She finna go have the
INDEP.
best. Yeah,
See, y'all showed her.
we
y'all
did a
showed
great
her the
job,
right way.
y'all. We did a great job.
So my son went to represent for me in Atlanta. My niece Nadia Heaven, she graduated from Clark Atlanta.
Big shout.
Double major,
Ooh.
BA in psychology, BS in computer science, minor in applied mathematics, AKA. And when I tell you she maintained like a 3.9 something GPA, never below like a 3.6 and shit, her 4 years. Like,
That's what I think brothers is gonna do. Like the girl never got less than a B.
that's what's up.
You understand? And was disappointed with the B.
With the B. Yeah, see, we have to definitely
What can I do not to have
salute
this
the kids to
B?
think like that.
You
'Cause
you understand what I'm saying?
they are the
so
future.
so good that her younger sister is like, how can I do anything less than Bubba's?
and that's how it's supposed to be.
What?
Yeah, see, all my kids are different. My older son, bright kid, like naturally.
My older son like his pop.
Well, listen, he's like me, smart, but
You
don't
know,
always
and
use it.
look, and
it's the whole I'm street
look,
smart and
and
book smart.
look,
That's where
and like his dad, smarter than everybody else. I'm smarter than everybody else, and that
get it.
makes me lazy.
And that, listen, my oldest son waited till he was a senior in high school to decide to start. Like, I'm getting calls from the teachers, and I'm like, this has never happened. They're like, yeah, like, we don't know.
Did
what
you
happened.
know? Yeah, did
Why
you
did
know?
you wait till senior year? Like, they asking me, and I'm like,
Cause I'm about to graduate,
they're calling
bitches.
me like, is something going on at home? And I'm like, not that I'm fucking aware of. I'm like, shit, I be at work all the time. So like
Cause
each
we,
child is
cause we,
different.
cause we think, I bet you his study habits was wait until the day before the test and cram.
So are mine. That's why I
mine
get it.
too.
So are mine.
That's the only.
So are mine.
Too. My
So are
kid,
mine.
my kid is a right up to the wall, then make the turn.
Yeah, that's me. I live on the edge.
What?
I definitely live on the
What?
edge. Shout out to being a Gemini. It's
Well, I'm a
spontaneous.
Pisces, and that must run.
Listen, they always. You notice how one fish goes this way and one goes that way.
You already
they say
know.
the Pisces
Both
are
of
the
us, bro.
Gemini of the zodiac.
Both of us, bro.
Yeah. So, but
And
I was.
and we're usually koi fish too. And we're usually like.
I was excited to not see so many shootings on
Hey.
the timeline compared to like
a
graduations.
record low. A record low.
A record low. But
A record low.
Okay, so it was a record low of shootings, but I will say there was like 18 people injured in gun violence over the weekend. What the fuck
And
is
there
going on
was
with
a lot-
niggas shooting
and
and barricading them in this weekend?
and it
that
was
shit
a lot-
happened just twice yesterday.
It was a lot of highway shootings. You
I
niggas.
was getting it
You
at
niggas
next.
is boss.
Okay, so now niggas
You
ain't
niggas is
shooting each other.
boss.
Somebody killed himself on 309 in Montgomery County, shut down the highway, and then yesterday
Y'all
was a-
niggas getting the highway
was a-
shut down. 95,
Yeah,
nigga.
like, I don't understand why you gonna shoot yourself on 95. You really
On
are trying to
95,
be-
nigga.
I think you really are trying to.
You want everybody to know, nigga. He wanted whoever the fuck, or they wanted whoever the fuck that was over
Well,
to know and
On
hurt.
95, that was road rage.
And what
it
about the
was
one that
around-
rear the road? They
it
were
was
shooting
around the
at.
Christopher Columbus Boulevard exit, and I can kind of relate to that because if you getting off on that exit, people don't understand. It's two lanes to the right, and
Rise.
I mean,
Rise.
I'm not
The
justifying.
nigga
shooting
let
there.
go on the joint. You hear
I
me?
just said I'm not
That
justifying
fucked
that
my
part.
head up.
But I too get frustrated when it's 2 lanes and you all like making it one and you being a fucking nut and we gonna miss the right turn and that light dumb fucking long.
Almost shot somebody on the Parkway
Woo,
down by the
don't
art
say
museum.
that.
No, it was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Almost shot
It was allegedly.
Allegedly.
It could have happened. I don't know. It might. I don't know.
Hey, Meek.
It was gonna happen.
Yes, the
But-
road rage shot
yeah,
13 times for
Yeah,
you clipped the
that's
motorcycle, which means
crazy,
you was
Brody.
driving wild ass
That's crazy
shit.
though. That's crazy though. Like,
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it's same.
like
I'm definitely
we
not
at a
saying it's
time
same.
now where cutting somebody off or beeping your horn at someone gets you shot.
Which is funny because people always ask me how come I don't beat my horn. It's 2 reasons. One, the sound of a horn. Like I hate them fucking songs where you hear the horn and I'm looking
I'm a
around.
horn beeping
The sound of the
motherfucker.
horn.
You got
I
to get
feel
out
like
my way.
I feel like, especially since people are distracted driving, that can go one of 2 ways. They really acknowledge you're beeping at them and they make whatever move you need them to make, or it confuses them and scares them and causes a fucking accident. So that's why I generally don't beep the horn, because people are distracted driving. I beep the horn, I done fucked you up more. And if I'm gonna beep the horn, I'm gonna fucking lay on that bitch. Cause what's my biggest pet peeve in this city, and I fucking videotape it on Instagram all the time, is when you're driving down a small ass street, somebody stopped dead in the middle next
By
to
a parking spot, I will kill you.
That's how I feel. And so many times I'm like, and
I mean figuratively, cause I don't
because what is that about?
I don't have a gun license.
What is
so
that
I
about?
don't carry a gun. But you jackass. Oh my God,
Oh my
I'm in my
God.
car
And I was
killing
there for
you.
like 2
Oh,
seconds.
I'm in my car killing
And
you.
then I'm like, yo, and then when you beat the
Only
horn,
time though, you never know if it's a delivery guy.
I don't give
'Cause
a fuck.
No, look,
Pull over.
Roz, I'm not gonna hold you.
I
I'm
don't
not
pull
gonna
over
hold
either.
you.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna hold you.
And when
I
I drive-
just did it today. That's some bullshit.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
do
gonna
it if
hold you.
there's nobody behind
I was
me.
running in my crib, and there was a parking
See?
spot right in front of my
Yeah,
apartment
no,
building, right?
Absolutely not.
But I'm only going in and coming right back
But
out.
you're going into a whole fucking apartment
But
building.
I live on the
Double
first
close.
floor.
I don't give a fuck if you
I'm
live
not
by
gonna
the front
park
door.
right there. I'm
Listen,
not gonna go
no.
through all this shit.
If you're going in your house, that's an
to
absolute
come right
no.
back out. No.
If you're dropping off food, especially when you got somebody, or if you got somebody in the car,
I had
like,
somebody in the
I give
car.
you like 2 seconds, so
And
they
it
can
was a
move.
2-lane
Or
street.
if you do it where they can go
It was a
around.
2-lane
Well,
street.
that don't bother me. If I can get around,
Right.
it's
It was
when-
a 2-lane street.
it's when I can't.
But don't
get
let me
around.
be in North Philly and you're not a delivery
But
man.
it's all the time.
And your grandma was
always
at the
in North
fucking
Philly.
door and you talking
And-
to your
and when
grandma
you-
after
listen.
you already put it in the house.
Oh my God!
You
And when
son
you
of a
beat the
bitch.
horn,
Get that. They look at you like you're the
and they
one.
do the slow stroll to the car.
You son of a bitch, I will kill you.
They do the whole look at you like, what is you beeping the horn for? As they
Like,
slowly walk to the
yes,
open the
yes.
door, and then they gotta tell Nana some other
Yes.
shit.
Get to the
I wish we
fucking
drove in
car.
bumper cars,
Wait,
'cause I would be
and
bumping
get
the
to the
shit
car.
out of
Look,
people.
and get to the car, and then you gotta tell Nana something again.
Hi, hey, that's my girlfriend. We go way
That
back.
is fucking cool.
Yes, we go way back, like, I don't know, 12 years at this point. And true story, I'm not going to say what DVD movie it was that I let her
Now
borrow,
you
but
gotta
she
say
still
it.
has it.
Now you gotta say it. You gotta say it.
She has it. Okay. Real quick background information. So there was a time where I may or may not have had an addiction to porn, and I had a great collection. But I used to collect the
So
classics
Raj used to be addicted to
specifically.
porn.
See how I tried to let that
Your
go
friend
by.
got Debbie Does Dallas. We're not gonna Kevin Hart that.
No, she don't have Debbie Does Dallas, actually.
Debbie does
does
Debbie
not
does
have
Pennsylvania.
She has Deep Throat.
Hey, a
Look, she is cracking up.
classic.
She has my Deep Throat
And
DVD.
and you still
but
got it.
I have Debbie Does
You
Dallas.
watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, she definitely
You
still got
watch it.
Because
You
we talked
watch
about
it.
how she still got it.
You watch
I don't
it.
even have a DVD player
You
anymore.
watch it and it shaped your existence.
Listen, when I tell you it was bad, when my stepfather passed away, he
Can
left
you even
he
watch
left me all his
DVDs anymore?
DVDs. And who was my favorite chick? Oh, I can't even remember her name. I wish my brother was here because me and him had a thing for the same chick.
Vanessa.
No, like not that old school. This is like, early 2000s. Anyway, I'm
All
telling
right.
too much about myself.
No, you ain't.
Not
Nah,
old
nah,
school.
yes, it is.
But I had-
I'm up here
when I
and we
say I had a
drinking.
collection, I had
What do you
like,
like
close to
about porn?
500
Like, what's your
DVDs.
thing? Like, what's your porn genre? Well, we are now. I'm just
I
saying.
collected the classics just because they were classics.
No, I hear what you're
From
saying though, but now
from
we
a
off
film
that.
perspective,
No,
'cause, you know,
yeah, blah.
media entertainment was always been
Yeah,
my thing.
lies. So
No, I'm
you know how
serious.
some
When-
people watch.
When
No,
I
you know
was
how
younger,
some
my
people
father
watch.
had
All
a
right.
video store. This is how it
Okay,
started.
well now here
my
we
father
go.
had a video store in the
Look,
80s.
she's trying to
and I
Kevin Hart
remember,
the situation,
because I
people.
even knew who Ron
She's
Jeremy
trying to
was
Kevin
when I was
Hart
like
uncle
7.
people.
I'm not trying to.
She's
Kevin
trying to
Hart
Kevin Hart uncle.
I'm just giving you
the
doses.
situation.
Well, my
Nah,
mom
nah.
is watching. It's like, no,
Nah, nah.
like my mom don't know who her daughter is.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. What's your shit? You know how some niggas like this, some niggas like that, some women like this, some
I
women like
respectfully
that.
decline to answer that
Boo,
question.
she's pleading the fifth
I'm
on her
not pleading the
own
fifth. I'm just respectfully declining
show.
to
That's
answer
the
that. That's a little too
fifth.
much information that people
That's
need to
the
know about it.
fifth.
Know that I had a collection. I watched a lot of all of. I had like 500 DVDs. Like I gave.
I
started
know
giving
I
some to
hear
my
you, Kurt
brothers.
Franklin. I just wanted to know, what your shit was. We know what your friend shit was.
She said the lady had red hair with a royal blue vest. That's how you knew that was that good 70s shit. Oh God, I'm
With
sorry.
a curly
Is this what I'm
perm.
looking at here?
With a curly perm. She had a curly perm.
Since we were drinking the wins and losses earlier, let's get to our sports. Since you're a Lakers fan,
How about that
and they play
hockey?
tonight.
How about hockey?
We ain't talking
Let's talk about hockey.
I could get into hockey, but right now we are talking NBA.
All right, well, what's up
What
with
the
them
fuck is
Celtics?
happening?
God damn.
I'm gonna get to the East
Let's
Coast.
talk about that.
I want to know what.
Let's talk about them Celtics who beat them goddamn. Let's talk about them Celtics who beat
One
them
thing
Sixers.
at
Let's
a
talk
time.
about that.
Okay, let's talk about the Celtics who beat the Sixers, but can't beat Miami,
Yo,
and not even just can't
Jimmy
beat Miami.
fucking, but they
Jimmy
getting worked the
fucking
fuck
buckets.
out. Yo, listen.
Buckets was
Oh
defending
my
the Sixers
God.
too.
Anybody.
He
Any
definitely
fucking
would've, 'cause
body,
he
the way it's
still got-
looking.
He still got beef with the Sixers.
Oh my
for
God.
not-
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that nigga with the vendetta chip on his dude? Can you imagine?
Yeah, if my brother was here, we were.
I was so glad
gonna
that
talk
didn't
about
happen
that.
for y'all. Look, I was so glad
You
that
and
didn't happen
me
for y'all.
both. But we were going to talk about how the
This
Sixers
nigga,
in Miami were kind of more competitive than Miami
Oh,
and Celtics
apparently.
are. Not apparently,
apparently.
definitely statistically and his like.
Well, they
definitely
matched up better.
statistically.
Nah,
They
you matched up
better.
better. Everybody wanted to
But
see
with
that
being
matchup.
said, what the fuck would have happened if we was playing Miami?
Oh my God, dog walk. Because he would have been more upsetter. He ain't even mad at them. He's just doing that because it's his job. He's just playing ball.
His job.
Do you know the shit he would have been saying to y'all?
I mean, listen, and I'd have been here for it because I'd have been voting for Jimmy fucking Buckets.
And any real Philadelphia fan who wanted their team to be better would have too.
Yes.
All right, now we can come on.
Now we can
and
come
give
on
me.
to the
I'm
West
a
Coast.
Lakers fan. Now we
I
can
know
come
you're a
on.
Lakers fan.
Because
Bron
this
can't
shit
do it by
here.
himself. AD
listen.
be having good.
No,
and I ain't gonna say Bron can't do it by himself.
no,
Cause
AD
from the
having
three,
good
Bron,
games.
I'm about to say because from
He
the
having
three,
good
Bron is
games.
shooting like 20 for 90
Brody,
or some crazy
listen
shit.
to me. AD is not having bad
no, he's having
games.
great games.
This nigga, the Joker. Listen
No,
to me,
shit,
people.
Let me tell you.
He got robbed for
I'm a
MVP.
believer.
First of all, we gonna say it.
I'm a believer.
He got robbed for MVP. We
I
gonna
agree.
say it. This was one
I
of those
agree. This
cases
was not
where they
Embiid's
was
MVP
like,
year.
let me, somebody
Last
else
year
should win it.
May have been his MVP.
No,
year.
it never was. Because if the
said may have
criteria
been.
was the
I
way
was-
that man played and is playing now, he is fucking sticking to the criteria.
Facts. That's why I
He
said
is sticking
may
to the
have been.
criteria.
Listen,
But I will agree that last year was his best defense or his best argument
Right.
for it. Because
Nikola
listen to what
Jokic
the fuck.
is
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
beast.
This man is fucking single-handedly.
Oh, I'll definitely allow it. Girl, when you want to come up, just tell me. Just tell me when you want to come up. I definitely would like you to come and be a guest.
I'm going to tell you
Hey,
what I
little
thought
sister, my
when I
sister,
found
she
out
is
we had to
watching.
play him. Yizzo. This is what I thought. I thought that AD and him would cancel each other out.
No.
AD is having statistically better games than him.
And can't shut
As far
him
as
down.
impact on our
Right,
team,
and can't
we're
shut-
playing great games.
Listen, y'all been rotating the coverage.
But what I'm saying is when
Rotating
AD
the
been
coverage.
sticking them, and what I'm talking about as far as making them work on offense.
Right.
AD is having AD games.
Nah. Joker.
And it's not
Joker-
the fuck enough.
The Joker is not funny. That's all I got to say. Not for
It's
y'all.
like hitting your funny bone.
Yeah, like.
That nigga's like hitting your funny bone.
And you know what's crazy? I said, I said, damn. Denver ain't been hot since like the 80s, maybe 90s. Like that shit is crazy to me. Like the finals is
the
gonna
last
be
hot
like
Denver Nugget
Denver and
was who?
Miami.
Who like with? And it don't even matter.
Right.
What I'm saying to you
It
is
don't even matter, 'cause I
that
sit there and blank out sometimes,
this
like,
guy is so underrated
facts.
that it's getting to the point. It's not even getting to the point. It's at the point now where we're being disrespectful.
You mean disrespected?
No, we're
we're
being
oh.
disrespectful.
Yeah, right.
To him.
Yeah, for sure. Like the other night, and I ain't gonna hold you. What was that? Saturday when it kept getting close towards the end, and I was like, okay,
Listen to me.
Lakers might pull it
No,
off.
listen to me. Every game was a moral victory. It's just that it's 3-0 now and more victories don't count. First game, we was down by fucking 21.
Yo,
We lost by 6.
lost by 6.
We at they crib. Fuck it. They were supposed to win, but we got them.
Right.
We might could win the
Got 'em on
second
a
game.
comeback.
Look, we might could win game 2. Game 2, we down by 15. We come back, we lose by 5. All right, they won the games at their crib. That's what they supposed to do, no problem. But coming back to LA, we gonna mop these niggas. We gonna dog walk them.
You think? I hope.
Nigga,
Only for the
it
sake of-
already passed. We got dog walked.
No, listen,
Game 3.
Right. Super. That's what I'm saying. So the other night,
They came back and it looked exactly like the games in
Let me tell you,
Denver.
it was what, like a
Except
minute and a
we were
half
up.
left. I turned around. I was at a bar. I looked. I said, okay. They came back. I looked again. I seen a steal. Next thing I know, I said, how the fuck
They up
down
7.
by 7?
They up 7. I know exactly what you was talking about. Did you hear how I said exactly?
Yo.
The nigga did this shit, and it went out of bounds. And then we was down 7.
Turnovers are not the Lakers'
And
friend.
then we was down 7.
Turnovers have not been.
To the point where
the
now,
Lakers' friend.
going into game 4, I'm not even optimistic. I expect
just get
stat
that broom
quo.
out.
Let's just get it over
Just
with.
get the fucking broom out.
Let's just get it over with
and
now.
let them chill.
Because I don't
and get
even
ready
want
to
to go.
go
Because I don't
toe-to-toe
even
with
want to
Miami.
go back. No, fuck them. It's about us. I don't even want to go back to
gotta
Denver
cancel.
and lose that game on
on
their
the road.
floor.
Right. Because that's even more disrespectful.
Because I don't have no
You be like, we
optimism that
down
even if
3-1,
we win this game,
that
that
you're
we
gonna
can
go
go back
win
there
in Denver.
and get it back to. I don't want to. I don't want to fucking as a fan lose that game on their floor, because if we lose here, we'll get the standing ovation for all we've accomplished.
For all you've accomplished.
When we lose
LeBron the
there,
other day, 2 more seasons until he
hey,
starts
we
playing with his
lose
son.
there. Good Lord.
Yeah, it's
Good
that's
Lord.
that's the walk of shame
Good
for real.
Lord.
That's the walk of shame.
Good Lord.
Losing in Denver.
We lose there, and that's the impact on next
Especially if
year.
you lose the
And
same
Darvin
way.
Ham might get fired.
Especially losing the same. That's the new shit.
And he might get fired.
That's the new shit. End of the season, we firing all these coaches.
Did you see them fire the Milwaukee Bucks coach like that?
Mm-hmm. They firing everybody. Like
No, fuck everybody. Did you see them fire that man like it was his fault?
like it was his fault.
Did you see them get
I-
rid of that man?
I will say this: if you have talent and don't know how to,
No. This is as a sports player, and I play
see, I'm
ball,
not I ain't
and
a
I
ball
play
player.
ball overseas. Just as a athlete, we feel fuck we need a coach for.
I mean, I
do
seen
this
Joker
shit
drawing
here.
up plays, so I
No,
get that.
listen. I do this shit here.
Right,
I've been doing this shit my life.
right.
Coaches are managers of shit. Motherfuckers who don't
Facts.
see what you see during it. I would never blame a loss. I would never lose a game in my career.
And blame the
I ain't never lost a game and afterward was like, man, them niggas ain't coaches good enough.
But no, I feel you. But from a business from the
Nor would I ever say, nor would I ever disrespect my coach and say that the other team's coach out-coached us.
And I understand that from an athlete's perspective. From the front office business perspective, they counting dollars and cents, and they want to know why this motherfucker
I know why.
can't make all this talent work.
Because
the coach
because
is,
after a while, all a coach can do is draw up the plays to put us in the
in
best
the best
positions
position to
that
execute.
we can be in
You
to
know,
then play the
play
fucking
the fucking
game.
You know, I understand
The
it.
coach
but
ain't set one foot on that court. He ain't shot a shot. He ain't set a pick. He ain't grabbed a rebound. None of that. And at some point, motivation not enough because you could talk to you boo in the face, but as a man and as a professional and as a motherfucking athlete, at some point they kick in that damn, they kicking shit down our leg.
And that's why I say the league really allows, and this is how I know the league allows their players to control the decisions.
Dictate
on
that shit.
coaches.
Anytime a motherfucker
Like,
say, get rid of him or I want to get
I
out,
want to get out. Yeah.
and they get rid of the motherfucker.
Yeah, and every once in a while they might make the mistake of saying, "Well, we just gonna get rid of this nigga and keep the coach," and then you end up like
And
Doc
then
Rivers.
you hit. And then you hit.
end up like
and
Doc
and
Rivers.
make no mistake, that's why I didn't say Doc Rivers. That's why I said Budenhauser. Doc Rivers can't win. It's him. No. What you say about a broad who 37 and ain't married and been in several relationships? What you say? Who is it? All right.
As a single woman
right.
who been in several relationships and not married, I respectfully decline to answer that question. In
That don't make it not true. Because you
Every
decide,
situation is different.
no, fuck it ain't. But you're the same in every situation, and you decide that whatever the other situations are didn't work for you.
Oh,
So the
well,
constant is you.
definitely you.
So
Yeah,
you're
you know.
single because of
Oh yeah, for me that's a fact for sure.
You-
I already know that.
no, because for every fucking body.
Oh well, definitely for me.
You understand?
Some people really don't want to be single. and people
Yeah,
do.
nah, them people are fucking losers. We not talking about that.
I know that's what I said. I don't ever
And
want to
they
be
the
one of those.
minority.
I don't ever want to be one of those
And
people
they the
married just for the
minority.
sake of
Yeah,
being married and
fuck wanna
miserable.
settle
shit.
just because you need.
Miserable shit in a
Yeah,
relationship.
fuck you talking about your significant other ain't significant to fucking all, or at least you ain't to them.
Yeah, I saw a meme today and it said, "Imagine finally getting your dude to post you and he say she ain't the baddest, but she the realest."
But she not the she not the sexiest girl, but she mine.
Sick.
If I ever put something like that, you deserve to leave
Sick.
me.
Definitely.
If my woman is ever not the sexiest thing in any room I'm in, she deserves not to fucking be with me. If ever you hear me say, "How goes it, chef?" Man, goes good as it go. I'm settling. That is fucking disrespect to my babe. Fuck you
That's
talking about.
to yourself because you settling.
What? If one of my girlfriends asks my babe, "How you and Chef?" and she say, "It's going good as it could go," I'm losing.
Losing.
I'm losing.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's susceptibility right there. Niggas be mad because they boy be cheating, but don't be digging the whole why she cheating. Of course it's fucked up. Cheating is fucked up. Cool. But nobody's unblameable in that shit. Yeah,
Well, it's
nobody.
best to be single because it's not cheating. You're just dating a bunch of people.
Listen, so stay single then, and that's where bras fuck up at. Cause you won't tell a
Not
nigga,
just bras.
nah. Whoa, I'm about to tell you why. Whoa, cause niggas don't
Please tell
control
me
that.
why.
Cause niggas don't control that. I'm about to tell you why it's bras. Because a bra won't say that.
I don't know what broad you know.
Nigga, majority of bras, you're minority. And we always tell you women that are affiliated with us and are around us that it's a reason that you guys gravitate to us. And you're a minority. The majority of women calls it thinking for us or thinking about us. Well, I didn't think you would be able to handle it if I told you, so I didn't tell you. No, bitch, you didn't want what came with me hearing what you said to me because you can't handle that. So you make a decision for me.
Right. That's why I always tell people.
The
don't
minority,
make a
no,
decision for
listen
me.
to what I'm saying. The minority, you, my babe, the women we affiliate ourselves with or who gravitate to us will let me make the fucking choice, nigga. You make the choice. Hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
But I'm doing it.
But-
so I'm not.
I like to have you around. Why the fuck I'm doing it?
Right. Facts.
Friends with benefits.
Benefits, love a situationship.
Friends, I was about to say a situationship.
Situationship.
But the difference is, let me make my fucking decision. 9 times out of 10, we gonna pick you with your funky ass. You don't know us.
There's always that 10
Because we
though.
want you. But, okay, you gotta be ballsy enough to take bitches. You crazy? I ain't with that shit.
Right. And that's a whole different dialogue because it always starts out that way. But when it gets to that point, more dialogue needs to be revisited because if everybody goes into it.
Because emotions come in then.
Hell yeah.
One thing I'm not is a nigga who try to act like niggas aren't emotional. That's a fraud.
Shout out to
That's
you.
a fraud. That's a fraud. And even if we don't consider it emotional, I'ma fuck y'all head up and say the word y'all try to, you know what I mean? Territorial. You bitch ass niggas, that's the same thing as emotional.
Yeah, I don't use territorial. You know why? Because ain't nobody.
No, that's what niggas use.
No, I'm just saying, because ain't nobody's property either way.
I'm telling you what niggas use to try to
Either
make
way.
us feel better. We say, it's my shit.
But it ain't.
No. Even if it may be for your time.
For your
Take
time,
that.
For your time.
If you really a grown man and you are right. The thing be, we say that, right? And then the nigga get emotional.
How did we get here talking about the goddamn Lakers, though? I'm just trying to figure out.
Because I was trying not to talk about them.
'Cause
You
you
gonna
was
bring it right the fuck back.
Listen, because I'm like,
you corny
I
as
swore
shit.
I was on the sports section.
I try not to talk about that shit. She's gonna bring it right back. Women, that's what women do.
Yeah, well, I try not to talk relationships.
Look, look. Anyway, we getting our ass buzzed, and I don't think we're gonna win tonight.
I don't. Let me tell you something. I don't even.
I think we about to get
I don't even
swept.
want y'all to win tonight. I didn't even think about
I
the whole
don't
going
want
back to Denver.
Nigga, you heard what I said?
thing.
I
didn't
don't
even
want
think
to. I
about it
want
that
us to
way.
lose
I
tonight
just don't want y'all
so
to
we
win
can
because
get
I
our
don't want y'all to
flowers.
drag this shit on.
No. I want us to lose tonight
I want y'all to lose
so we
tonight.
can get our flowers and niggas can walk off with the standing ovation.
I want fucking
and I don't
Boston
want
to
them
lose.
niggas to have that validation.
And I want to see fucking
I want
Denver
Boston to
and
lose because
Miami.
Massachusetts is racist.
You just blame the whole
And it
motherfucking-
fascinates me.
And Kentucky is racist
And
too
it
now.
fascinates me that the most important thing in their state is their black basketball team.
Man, at one point, it was not their black basketball team. It
And
was
they
definitely-
wasn't shit then.
It was definitely
And
very
they wasn't
white.
shit
But
then.
they always had a great white hope every time. They always had a
Red
great white hope.
Auerbach, they like to
had a
talk
great-
about Red Auerbach and all that shit.
The bird.
As
They
soon-
had a great white hope all the way up until Ray Allen was no longer like. I mean, like you can name a bunch.
Okay, but dig this. Their best, most prominent, most historic player was the assistant coach and the player at the same time, and he was black.
He was black.
Their most historic player, the most historic person in Boston was a black man. Eat dick, you racist bastards.
Oh my God! See, this is why Chef on over a drink, and then we just keep flying with it. The truth starts.
It's Chef over a nothing. It's Chef over
All
a
right, this is just
cigarette.
Chef.
It's Chef over something to eat.
It's just
It's
Chef.
Chef over work. Drink just make it. Actually, drink don't make it more nothing. I just like drinking. Fuck you talking about? I always thought Massachusetts was racist. Look it up. Check it.
Oh, it definitely is. Like, there's definitely fact in what you're saying.
Massachusetts is one of the states where a black man walk around and white people look at you like this.
Massachusetts
doing
had a
here?
bunch of sundown cities for sure.
You better believe it. You better be in. You better be in.
You had to use the green book.
You know how
to stay in places in
how you know?
Massachusetts.
You know how you know? Because when a nigga say he from somewhere in Massachusetts, you be like this.
And all niggas know is Boston.
Look, you be
And
like
not
this.
even. We be like, we know
Right.
Roxbury.
Right. No.
We know where New
Right.
Edition
We know.
from.
We know these niggas.
We know the basketball team and New Edition.
But if you leave it to black people, that's all Massachusetts. Like niggas don't know Nantucket and those.
Hey Akiva, she said he's right. It's racist as fuck. Hey
Racist
cousin,
as
my
fuck.
cousin, my cousin Lindy is on. My cousin Lindy used to let me have
Shout out.
Used to let me have my parties at her house back in the 90s when I used to do shit like plan these dollar parties and not tell my mom. And my mom would be like, "The fuck you mean you having a party? No, you're not." And I would be like, "Cousin, I need to have a party at your house." And she would look at me all fucking crazy, like, "Whoa, like, why do you need to have a party at my house?" And I say some shit like, "Cause I played this whole party and didn't tell my mom because I was that kind of reckless ass kid." But shout out to my cousin for enduring that for me because the 90s was lit. I remember one time I put flyers on the fucking subway, the Broad Street line.
I remember doing
to
that.
my
I
party.
remember doing that, bro. We used to
And
have
was
a dance
wondering
crew.
why a bunch of people I didn't know was there. But I actually felt safe enough because I'm thinking about, damn, I could never do that in this day and time.
Oh, what?
It'd be a fucking
No,
gunfight.
look, because it was
Yeah, then niggas just wanted to go
that's
party.
what it was.
I
You
used
wanted to
catch
get out
3,
and get
4
you a
buses.
Wally.
Nigga.
You wanted to get out and
Yo.
get look. You wanted to get out. Look. Despite what y'all all may think, dollar parties consisted of finding you a spot on the wall
Yeah, I came home from a
and
party.
fucking your
a
pants
couple
up.
parties with like dark spots on the back of my
What?
shirt.
From getting
I remember one
grabbed.
time my dad was like, "What is that
I
on the
used to
side of your
have
neck?"
my
And
shit
and as
faded.
dark as I am, he was like, "What is that on the side? Who the fuck was chewing on your neck?" And I was like, "I don't know.
All
I don't know what
night.
you talk about cold
All-
spoon shit don't work. Cold spoon shit didn't
Nothing
work.
worked.
Nothing ever. Yeah, wait, let that shit just.
The
stay.
Wally used to be the punishment death sentence.
Used to be hot as shit. You go with your hair stacked.
Oh my God,
Girl,
you done
that shit be
fucked
like,
your
whoop.
clothes up. You got all types of stains that you didn't earn.
Yo, me and my girlfriends used to catch like 3, 4 buses, 2, 3 buses
Yo.
in the sub to get to a
Yo.
party up 66 in Ogons
Yo.
from 6 in Girard.
Parties.
We was
yo.
lazy as shit. We would take the fucking 47 from like Poplar Parish to Girard Avenue to take the 15 to the sub, to take the sub to Broad Nolly, to take the 6 to 66 in Ogons to Sabrina's
Yo.
fucking
Yo.
house parties.
Yo.
They was lit as
Yo.
shit.
I
They
remember when
was
I
lit as
remember
shit,
when dollar
1992,
parties was the only
1991.
time.
Eighth and Diamond, nigga.
Oh my God.
Eighth and Diamond house parties,
11th
1989 to
Street-
1993.
11th Street dollar parties. Shout out my man, rest in peace, Quasier.
Yo, you talk about up here like loud.
Yeah, nigga,
Okay.
nigga,
So I had
11th
I used
Street.
to,
Yeah,
I used to
fuck
be up
you
here.
mean?
They used to sell the 40s of Blue Bull
Yo,
and Red Bull for
Listen
$1.
to me.
I had 2 friends, Brandon. Brandon used to throw some parties up here. Yo.
My man, mom, and dad used to allow him to throw the joints because they subscribe to whatever my children are gonna do. They're gonna do it controlled and
In
under
the
my roof.
controlled environment, yep.
We
in my house.
used to have.
Yo, the parties up Logan used to be the shit. I ain't even gonna
What?
hold you.
Are you fucking
I definitely used to
Dollar
go to some fucking
hollers,
parties
nigga.
Up. Yep.
dollar hollers?
My
If
best
I-
friend Sid
matter
live
of
on
fact,
the other side of the boulevard.
I'm gonna stand on this
She used to
shit.
have parties on
Logan
Raymond
started
Street.
dollar parties.
I don't know about Logan.
We started dollar parties.
I don't know
I ain't
about
talking
that.
about selling parties. I
No,
ain't talking about.
I don't know
I'm talking
about
about
Logan
dollar
starting no
parties.
dollar
Shit,
parties.
you hating a little bit.
I'm not hating. I just don't know. I'm just saying I've been going to dollar
How old
parties.
are you?
I'll be 48 in 2 weeks.
And I'm 46. Where you went to your first dollar party at?
When I went to my first dollar, first of all,
Where you? Nah,
I'm
fuck
a-
that.
I'm
Where you
trying to
went to
think,
your
where?
first dollar party at?
West Philly.
Legit.
Legit. West Philly. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me tell you, I used to go to some dollar parties, 46
How
in
old were
Baltimore.
you?
I was like 13 because my girlfriend
All right,
was
because I was
older
about to
than me.
say I started going to my joints when I was
My
13.
girlfriends was older
And you
than
got
me.
me by a deuce.
Yeah.
If you would have said 16, I would have
Nah,
canceled you out.
West Philly, Southwest Philly had some dollar parties. Oh my! I told you I used to
See,
travel.
the only thing I
Why the
remember,
fuck was I on the
the only thing I
34
remember for
drive
a
to
Southwest and
dollar
West
party?
Philly I talk about, and roots thing, culture shit. Outside party, I'm troll. Jamaican party.
Right.
Only thing I remember West
Okay.
Philly, South Philly,
So
that's
I
all.
used to hooky school, and I used to get out. I used to be scared.
Shout
My
out
mom's still
Lancaster
on.
Avenue.
So my mom used to work at 57th and Chestnut at Bell Telephone.
All right.
So my girlfriend Sharon, rest in peace, her stepfather is Jamaican, whole family Jamaican. So we used to hooky school with these Jamaican dudes, and we always had to get off the L at 57th Street. And I used to be like, yo, my mom is gonna kill me, because my mom is only 23 years older than me. And she would go to that bar. What's that bar right there, 57th and Market? Mom, you know, I can't think of the name right now.
Fuck. Too trash to think of
I've
it
been
right
in there
now.
a couple times. So my mom used to
I
go.
just
and
was up
sometimes she
there.
hit the happy hour
I just
after
met
work.
my babe at 56 at Market, and her
Listen,
folks is on
I
57
used to
and
be
Pine.
nervous
just was
as
up there.
shit because you know you hooky school during school hours. My mom used to get off work like 4 maybe, and these bitches got me on the L getting on the same stop that she used to get on to come home. So yes, I was very young going to dollar parties in West Philly
Heard that.
and Jamaican parties.
Heard that.
Like
Yeah,
I remember
said-
going to 46 and Market when they had the club there. They used to have the go-go and shit.
I know that.
Yeah, you know. I remember going to all the
Surprising
what was
to
the Jamaican
see
joint
you.
on Germantown Avenue. Oh my God,
Upper
Germantown
deck.
shut the upper fucking
Upper
deck.
deck.
I was young.
Leave
as
from
listen,
from. That's when we was the
I was
Genesis
youngish.
and Yellowbird.
I was young as shit.
Surprising to see you.
Okay. What time is it?
Surprising to
I'm
see
like, hold
you.
up. Yes, I was all over the city.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's
too
surprising
fucking
see
young
you.
to be doing half the shit. Hey, Chica, my Chica know. We used to run them streets, 3, 4 buses. One time, one of my girlfriends got her. She had this banging ass herringbone chain with a Nefertiti piece. And
Someone
this in
take
your
it.
neighborhood, now that I
Someone
think
take
about
it.
it, as the memories
Someone
come
take
back.
it.
Oh, someone thought they was going to take it. This nigga got on at Alney.
What was that beat?
My phone.
Oh.
This nigga got on at Broad and out. My mom said, "That's why you are the thorn in my side." Whatever.
Ooh, no, mama, shouldn't have that.
This nigga got on the sub with us at Broad and Alney. This nigga thought he was getting off at Wyoming, snatching her chain. He went like this around her neck to pull like this way and thought she was going to go back. Before the doors closed, we pulled that nigga back on the train. We whooped that nigga's ass. Lindley.
Good,
Like,
and
we
to this
whooped that
day,
nigga's ass between
and to this
Alney-
day, you know who you are.
between Alney and Wyoming, when somebody pulled the emergency stop and he jumped off and ran down the tracks, the cops got on like, and it was a herringbone, so her hand was cut. Like she had her fucking chain back, but it was just, I'll never forget that shit. 1992.
And you know who you are, your blood
back when
clot
people were still
pussy.
snatching chains in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
We
no.
whooped that nigga's
So know that-
ass on the subway.
Wait.
We was never
wait.
afraid to go nowhere all time
Wait.
tonight.
Alney not our neighborhood.
No, he got
I never
I'm
said
mad
that. Oh,
between we whooped his ass between Alney and Wyoming when he got the fuck off. Cause the nigga was trying, he snatched the chain. That what's that before that? Lindley or
all right,
Logan's-
Logan, damn it.
Logan
We
Station.
take
He tried
shit.
to jump off at Logan Station.
Okay, so
and it
from
was not-
Alney, you're not trading
No, that
for
nigga
you
was
come
trying
from
to get
Logan.
off- That nigga was trying to get
No,
off where he
he
lived.
tried to
and
get
go
off at the next stop in a
Whatever,
chair where he
man.
got
That's
off.
his Logan Alney.
Nah, no Logan, Alney, we're gonna take
Jay
that.
Ryder. Yeah, I used to be all up in your neighborhood. I used to be on Broad Alney at the
Yeah,
fucking.
no, stop saying Alney with an Alney. Logan is only.
Those house parties in Logan.
Yeah.
Hutchinson Street, 11th Street.
Loudon,
Loudon,
Rockland.
Rockland, 9th
Yeah.
and Rockland parties. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm
All
old.
of that shit.
I'm really old.
Grew up and at it.
I feel really old, but I had a good time. I mean, I don't feel that old. We had a great time. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Yes, so this has been Over a Drink. Next week is the holiday, so I don't believe we'll be here.
We might.
The
Oh,
following-
no, I won't.
No,
I
so
got
I won't.
work.
And I'm pretty sure Mike is going to be with his family. And, you know, Dame will be back whenever he come back. I hope he join us during Gemini
Rise,
season.
tell him when you ain't find you. You about to run out of time.
Okay, well, you know, we'll be back on June 12th, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Over a Drink, unless you're on my personal private page, which these folks are. Y'all know how to find me. How
And
you find you?
You know what I mean? I'm on the gram. Well, Facebook too. The Chef
You don't
Work
want
8.
nobody to know your
The
Facebook.
Chef Work 8.
The Chef Work 8.
It ain't no O in the work because I be using that shit. And you could catch me on the CME Morning
O
Show
in the work
every
is you be smoking
Friday
that shit.
from 9 to 11. I'll be letting them out like.
All right. Well,